Chat. Yo, we in it. We in it. We in here. We in here. Hold on, y'all. You know I like to get everything set up before we my fault, y'all, if it be coming off like it's like crooked. See, like I don't like when you can see my kitchen type, you know? Alright, y'all. Alright. Let me just make sure we good stream wise. Chat, can y'all see? Are y'all locked in? Y'all with me? What's up? Testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. You can hear the baby in the background? Alright. W's in the chat if we sound good. W's in the chat. W's. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let me know how I sound, y'all. Let me know how everything sound. If we sound good. See, here we go with this thing. I want to make it like, cause I want to be able to see. Maybe that's better, I guess. I don't know. Y'all, I really hope like something I'm trying to get. I always like to talk to y'all before I start the stream up. Something I'm trying to get to happen is I want to hopefully somebody see my live streams and they like, yo, this a good guy. Like maybe we should invest into what he got going on, you know? Maybe I get some investors, and they want to get a studio or hook me up with a studio or something. You feel me? I don't know. Hopefully, you know, we never know what life got. Yo, I'm mad. You could literally see like the cabinets. That's what's pissing me off. I don't like how the glare is in the background. But then if I turn it like this. And then it's basically at the edge of the table. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is making me mad. I feel like that. I know it's crooked. I'm sorry. I really don't know what else to do for it. Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, if anybody out there, a YouTube investor, anybody, you feel me, you deal with YouTubers, if you want to invest in the stream, because, look, the plan I got for real, like the plan I have in motion, is basically like I said, like I want it to look like a Fox News type of situation where like you can see the screen. Obviously, I got the microphone like I'm some type of news anchor or whatchamacallit, like the screen right here with the news clips and everything. This is my own makeshift type of setup, so I'm good. You feel me? If nobody want to help me, you feel me? Like I said, I made it happen. When I first started doing my live streams, I was doing them just talking in front of my backdrop. Like I didn't have no pictures or anything popping up, and I decided I know some people are more visual learners instead of you know just hearing people talk. Cause yeah, I could talk and you could listen to me, but it'd be cool if I had pictures on the side too. So I went ahead and got this iPad. I want to get more of a stand, like an actual tripod stand. Cause if y'all see, I would show y'all what I'm working with. I have an iPad stand, but it's not really like a stand. It's like one of them Five Below stands, and then I got it on top of a candle, and then a plastic bowl. Like I had to put it up in the air. So I definitely want to get better with that. Um, but yeah, if I could get like my own studio, or even if we move into a house and I get like a basement and turn it into my man cave and have like a better setup, you know, something like that. I definitely want to try something like that. But I just want to do whatever I can to improve my videos. I don't know if y'all saw like YouTube just did something where your views count as soon as people watch your video. So before they had it to where it had to be at least 30 seconds to a minute, and that counted as one view. Like somebody had to watch at least 30 seconds to a minute, and that counted as a view. They just started something that said as soon as they click on the video, it counts. So like somebody can watch for 3 seconds, it don't matter, it count. You feel me? So people's watch hours are definitely going to be going up, you know, because now you don't have to rely on the 30 seconds to a minute rule. But at the same time, they just came out and said that, yo, is my hat crooked? They just came out and said that they're upping the monetization requirements. And basically, what they doing is, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you gotta have 4,000 watch hours. So you need people to watch your stream at least an hour 4,000 times. So you guys do the math. That's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said, they just added this thing where it doesn't count if they like. I mean, it do count if they only watch it for a couple seconds. Like it counts. You feel me? So it's gonna be easier. But they also just announced in the year that they're gonna raise the requirements to 8,000. So yo, look, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all tuned in to me, like, comment, subscribe, repost, whatever you can. Listen, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm not in it for the money. I want some money. I want to get paid off of this. I'm not one of the people that's going live like, yo, this is a passion. Like if you know me for real, if you really know me, you know I've been doing YouTube since I was a kid for real. Like anybody that know me know this. Like this ain't no random thing that I just hopped into. I've been doing YouTube since I was like 12 years old for real. You know? I would love to get paid for content creation. Like I literally like that's what I'm aiming for. So if I don't get monetized by the end of this year, I'm close. I'm getting there. Like my numbers, my watch hours is going up. If I don't get there by the end of the year, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna give up, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. 8,000 a hard number. 4,000 already hard to get to. So imagine 8,000. And what I think they're doing with that, you know what? I'm gonna save that for a video. Because this is not the video we're supposed to be talking about that for. But hold on, y'all. One second. Jerusalem, you're gonna be today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm almost there. Give me 1 second. All right, chat. I'm here. I'm back. Um, so yeah. If y'all don't see the title of the video, Blueface versus DDG. I'm not gonna go out here and just say that they beefing. I'm about to just put it into the air because we don't know if it's true or not. But things is getting a little tense right now for Blueface and DDG. So I don't know if something is brewing under the behind the scenes or not. But I will say, like, it's not looking too good. And one of the reasons why I don't want to say they beefing for real, is because I actually I'm actually a fan of Blueface and DDG. So I don't want to be out here spreading false narratives or anything. But you know, this is what's going on. So I'm just here to break the news to y'all. What happened? I don't even like DDG, but Team DDG. DDG probably hate the way he act. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, every time Blueface stream, Blueface fan. Nah, I like DDG and Blueface. They both entertaining people for real. But I will say every time Blueface stream, it do be like a circus going on. Like it be a lot going on for real. So that could be one of the reasons. Like he just don't want to deal with it. But like I said, they're friends. So I don't know why. I don't know where this came from. And if I was in Blueface shoes with this situation, because we're gonna get into it, I don't want to talk about it already, but if I was in Blueface shoes, I would be mad too. I can't even lie. I would be mad if you not answering me. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Just 1 second. So DDG, right? Before we start, like I said, anybody that's new to my streams, I like to give a little debrief about who we're talking about, what we're talking about, and you know what led up to it. So we're talking about DDG right now. DDG, whose real name is Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., is a rapper, YouTuber, streamer, songwriter, entrepreneur, and former boxer from Pontiac, Michigan. He was born October 10th, 1997, which makes DDG different from a lot of rappers, is that he built 7 people in. I like that. We got 7 people in the stream. Keep it up, y'all. Keep it up. We've been falling off a little bit lately, but that's all right. We're going to still get through it. We're going to get through the storm. What makes DDG different from a lot of rappers is that he built an enormous internet audience before becoming a successful recording artist. His story is essentially YouTube, internet celebrity, independent rapper, major label artist, entrepreneur, and streamer. He has also built his career around understanding how the internet creates attention, which is a big reason he's been able to stay relevant across music, YouTube, and streaming. And that's a fact. Anybody that doesn't really know about DDG, I started watching him like, I can't really put I don't want to say the wrong year, but I want to say like 2017ish, 2016. I was on DDG early, like he was still in college at the time, and real ones remember Essence. Remember his girlfriend Essence. Like, yo, real ones know for real. He was with Essence. He was in college. I remember the video where he said he was dropping out. Like, I remember a lot. Like, that's how long I've been tapped in. He really started as a vlogger. No, he really started as a prank video. Like, I don't know what he started as. The first video I really seen by DDG, and I always put this in my videos, DDG had a video where he reacted to these Asian or Japanese, and sorry if I'm saying the wrong term, I don't want to sound ignorant, but he was reacting to this song called Ijima, right? And that was a viral song. Like, it got to the point where it's by Keith 8. Waka Flocka got on the song. Like, it was going up. It was trending. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find it for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick. Hold on. Cause I think he deleted the video. But this was the first video I seen from DDG for real. DDG first ever YouTube reaction. Yo, look, yo. Whoa. I'm low-key exposing him. I can't even show too much. I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm scared, yo. I really don't want to. Let me see the comments. First video I seen at DDG, damn near 10 years ago. We released some day ones. Yes, bro. Yo, Terry Austin 2102. Listen, we've been there since the beginning, bro. Yo, bro, wiped this from YouTube. I real life was watching bro way back then. Word up, yo. It's crazy, bro. Like, yo, that's really the first time I really like got into DDG. Like, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, from then I remember he quit college. He said he wanted to do YouTube full term, and he moved to LA, and that's where he started working with Mr. Got Jokes, McQueen. I'm trying to remember other people. It was other people he was around too. But yeah, I've been watching him for that long. I watched him with Essence, Kennedy, Holly, everybody. Like, we done went through everybody. You feel me? If you a real one, you remember. You remember these days, right? These was the golden ages. And I remember something happened where I don't know if it was like a switch flipped in his head, or I don't know if he always wanted to be a rapper or not. But he started off, the first song I remember by DDG is called Javinci. Big bag, big racks. On that same shit. Broke boy, little but that lane, in that lane, twitch, damn, yo. That's the first song I know by him, for real. Then he had a song called Lettuce with Famous Dex. Like, he had a couple bangers, I will say that. And he had some diss songs, too. He was doing diss songs. But that's when he really started becoming a rapper. And I don't know if he just wanted to do a different lane from YouTube, or if he always wanted to do it. But he started doing it more and more. And it was getting to the point where people wasn't really respecting him as a rapper. I will say that. It was hard for him to break out of the content creator niche. It's like Disney Channel stars. You so used to seeing them on Disney. When they try to leave, it's hard for you to accept it. So a lot of people wasn't really going for the fact that he wanted to be a rapper, and he wasn't really acknowledging it. But he just kept pushing and pushing, and, you know. I wouldn't say, like, and I don't, no disrespect to you, DDG, you feel me? I mean this in the nicest way possible. I wouldn't consider him a rapper still. He definitely raps, but I would say he's always going to be a creator. And I wouldn't even say content creator. I'll just say a creator. Because even me, like, I do photography, videography, editing, marketing, digital marketing. I do a lot. And I just call myself a digital creator, for real, because I don't want to limit myself to just photography or just videography. Like, I'm just a creator. I'm a digital creator, and that's what I call myself. So I think that DDG is always going to be a creator at heart, you know? You create music, you create videos, you create live streams, you do everything and everything above, you feel me? So, yeah, that's some history about DDG. Now, BLUEFACE. BLUEFACE, whose real name is Jonathan Michael Porter, is a Los Angeles rapper who became one of the most recognizable figures in the late 2010s rap explosion. And I say like 2018, 2019, for real. He is known for his intentionally offbeat, unconventional flow, his West Coast style, his affiliation with the Cash Money ecosystem, and his extremely public personal life. He's also one of those artists whose career is bigger than just his music. His relationship, internet presence, controversies, legal problems, and collaborations have all become a part of his public identity. First song I heard by BLUEFACE, Respect My Crippin'. Janky, baby. I just look like this fucking nigga meme. Play with my respect, even wetter than a dream. I die for this shit, baby. I'm a different breed. Yo. Now, I ain't gonna, everybody hated on BLUEFACE for a point in time. I was getting jiggy with it. I can't lie. Like, yeah, he did sound offbeat, but it sounded hard. Like, Bleed It, Respect My Crippin', Bust Down. Used to ride the Bust Down. Woo! Now we're Bust Down. Yeah, like, come on. He got the song with Polo G. Like, he had a good, BLUEFACE had a good run, for real. Like, I know people like to hate on him, but he definitely had a good run, for real. But it is one of them things where his career, low-key, like, engulfed his music, and he's more known for like what's going on in his life than his music. Like, his relationships is over his music. I don't even know if he put a song out recently, you know? So it's definitely one of them things. Like I said, DDG moved to LA, so it was bound for them to cross paths eventually. And just the fact that, you know, Blueface was viral at the time. He had a remix with YG, the Tatiana with Cardi B, YG. He had features with Polo G, Offset, Gunna. Like Blueface was popping for a while. Like regardless of the hate that he was getting, like how people were trying to come. Oh, 9 people. We got 9 people in here. Yo, comment W's if you in here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all in here. Let me know where you from. How old you are, W's and everything, yo. I appreciate the support. Anybody that's watching me. Regardless of Blueface being offbeat, he really had hits though. Like you can't be mad. 11 people, yo, come on, let's go, let's go. Like, comment, subscribe. Can I get some W's in the chat at least, yo? Let me know y'all in here. Like interact. W effort and setup. Had to tap in and support. Thank you, yo. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. How I say your name? Job? Xeijob. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Look, I tried with the setup. I really tried for real. Yeah, it was just they both lived in LA, so it was gonna get to a point where they was gonna lock in, you know. So, DDG and Blueface, we got Sarah Harry with the A. Did you mean W? Appreciate you for watching though. Thank you. Like I said, tell me where y'all from too. I love to know the different locations that watch me and stuff. But yeah, so DDG and Blueface, their history. DDG is from Pontiac, Michigan, while Blueface is from Los Angeles. By 2019, both were becoming increasingly prominent, but they came from very different paths. DDG, a YouTube/internet celebrity, an independent rapper, and a major label artist, and Blueface, a Los Angeles street/West Coast rapper, and became a viral rapper. Pronounced Zayjob. Zayjob from the UK. Oh, you from the UK? Yo, appreciate you, Zayjob. Thank you, yo. We got support all the way from the UK. Like I said, hopefully I get to the point where I get big enough to travel and meet different people. I would love to go to the UK, so definitely hard. I appreciate you for tuning in. According to accounts of their collaboration, DDG and Blueface met at a venue in 2019 and became close afterwards. This is important because DDG wasn't yet at the point where he was regularly working with huge mainstream rappers. Blueface, meanwhile, had already exploded with Tatiana and had become one of the biggest viral rappers in America. And that's why I said, like, granted, Blueface definitely was off beat. I'm not going to sit here and say he was on beat. Yes, was meant to say W. In Australia, yo, appreciate you, Sarah, for the W. We got views from UK and from Australia. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all not subscribed already, definitely subscribe, like, comment, share, spread the word to your friends. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you, for real. I'm gonna try to do something where I could like add new viewers on the screen and stuff. I'm still getting used to this whole live streaming thing, so my fault. But I'm trying to stay consistent with reading the chat and everything. Yeah. So Blueface was already popping at the time. DDG was popping too, but it really was just on a content tip. And like I said, it got to the point where DDG really wanted to be a rapper. Like it was to the point where I think he felt like people were trying to clown him. He even put a tape out called Die For My Respect. Like, he wasn't playing. Like, people thought he was just doing this for fun, but he really wanted to be a rapper. So, Blueface was already up, popping, had the features and everything. Like I said, he had YG, Cardi B, Gunna, Offset. He was signed to Cash Money. If y'all don't know who Cash Money is Birdman's label. And if you don't know who Birdman is, do your research. Birdman done signed Young, Lil Wayne, Lloyd. He didn't sign Nicki and Drake, but Nicki and Drake are under Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne is under Birdman. So they're all like, yo, Young Money, Cash Money, that's his family at that point. So, you know, he was signed to one of the biggest labels. So when Blueface and DDG actually came to work together, it was like a good marketing ploy. Not marketing, but it was smart for DDG because, you know, that was the big feature that helped him get up, you know. Then came Moonwalking in Calabasas. Honestly, a great song for real. Like, I think I know all the words to that song for real. This is where the relationship really became significant. DDG released Moonwalking in Calabasas on July 24th, 2020. The song was about DDG transition from doing YouTube skits to becoming successful in music. The original song started gaining momentum. DDG then decided to put Blueface on the remix. And even something like that, because I know I don't want to keep bringing it back to Blueface being off beat. But even to take a risk like that and put Blueface on the song, even though you know like people be hating on him, like that was a big risk, and he did it. You know, he did his own thing. Moonwalking in Calabasas remix featuring Blueface came out in August 2020 with official release appearing around August 19th and August 20th and September 11th depending on the version / platform. This just wasn't a random feature. Blueface's appearance helped elevate DDG's record into a much bigger rap conversation. This is a video from the... Whoa! Hold on. I didn't mean to put that in there. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to get copyrighted. No copyright. Oh, no. I'm sorry, y'all. I definitely messed that up. I meant to mute that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be in y'all ears if y'all got headphones on, but I definitely messed up. I didn't mean to have the volume inside that. I didn't mean to. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, one thing I will say about YouTube lives, anybody that's looking to become a live streamer, I will say YouTube is very, very strict. Yo, like, I went to McDonald's, I did an IRL stream, and it literally was like elevator music in the background, and they copyrighted me, and I had to clip it out of my stream. So they don't play. They might still copyright this, and my voice wasn't enough. So anybody that's looking to get into streaming, definitely be wary about that. If you're doing IRL streams, don't go to no clubs. Don't go to no clubs. Don't go to a party. Be careful with what you're doing. No cap. Now, more info on their history. At the time, DDG had a major obstacle. People still viewed him as that YouTuber who makes rap music. DDG was trying to prove he was a legitimate rapper. Blueface was already past that stage. He had Tatiana, a Billboard Hot 100 hit, a Cash Money West deal, a major internet following, a distinctive rap style, and a mainstream recognition. So putting Blueface on Moonwalking in Calabasas gave DDG something valuable. Hip-hop credibility and crossover attention. And it worked. It definitely worked. Because after that, like, people started really taking DDG serious. Like, they still be trying to clown him here and there, but at that point, that's when it really went up for him rap-wise. So that shows a little bit of their friendship. I'm going to go a little bit more in-depth about it. DDG appeared to have played a major role in getting Blueface into streaming as well, especially by encouraging him to try to Twitch and helping him with his equipment / setup. Blueface was already a huge rapper and internet personality, but streaming wasn't really his thing at first. Now it is. Like, if y'all see what Blueface got going on right now, yo, you can't go on Instagram without seeing a Blueface clip stream. Like one of the best decisions. Like, I will say that, marketing and money wise. DDG was already familiar with streaming and understood how much money and audience growth could come from it. DDG reportedly convinced Blueface to start streaming, and there's a clip of DDG talking about how he had to push Blueface to give it a shot. DDG later said he was proud of Blueface for streaming consistently and specifically remember having to encourage him to start. Now, I said all that to just show y'all a little bit of context, right? Before we get into the drama situation, this just shows that they were cool. Like, they had a real good relationship aside from the song. Like, it wasn't just a rap friendship. Like, Blueface had been in a couple of DDG streams. I think they have another song called Habibi or something. DDG even paid and got Blueface his stream equipment. When Blueface was in jail and he came home, DDG did a first day out stream with him. So this is not a beef situation. Like, I mean, it's a beef situation, but like I said, they're friends for real. And you're gonna see why everything starts to look weird a little bit down the line. But the situation we talk about right now wasn't really the catalyst for what's about to happen. Like, there was other incidents that, like, basically, like, I say not soured it, but, you know, it did have people looking a little funny. And it was this situation. I don't know if y'all can see if it's too bright. But this is Blueface, DDG, Holly Bailey, his ex, and Krishan Rock, Blueface's ex at the time. Now, things went a little bit sour here. I'm not gonna go through the whole situation, but I'm just gonna give y'all a little breakdown. What happened was around early 2023, DDG and Holly were dealing with relationship rumors, including drama involving DDG's ex-girlfriend Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose publicly exposed alleged DMs involving DDG around the same period that there were rumors about problems between DDG and Holly. Now, there was a point in time where they was being mad secretive with their relationship. Like they didn't like people knew they were dating, but they weren't really out showing that they were dating. You know, so they were trying to keep it low key. So I don't know what happened. I remember the situation, but I don't remember a lot. But I know they were trying to keep it low key, but they were having problems, and this happened, and it just spiraled out of control. Krishan apparently got involved in that situation and encouraged / pressed Ruby to expose information about DDG. So from Blueface's perspective, Krishan was getting involved in his friend's DDG relationship that apparently irritated Blueface. Now, this wasn't really a situation between Blueface and DDG. It was more Blueface's girlfriend and DDG. But you know, sometimes like it's hard for you to beef with your man's girl because that's your man's girl at the end of the day, you know? But Blueface did say that she was wrong. He said what he had to. He stepped up. He didn't like, you know, let it be. Some dudes might be like, yo, well, she said it. Like, I don't care. What you gonna do about it? He didn't do that. He said she was wrong, and you know he went after her for doing that. But I put this in here to show like there were situations beforehand. Now I don't know if this soured the vibe between them or what, because like I said, this came before Blueface was streaming. So DDG then got him a streaming setup. He did a first day out stream. They did another song after he came home. So I don't think this really messed anything up, like per se. But I will say, like, it is something to remember in the back of your head, you know, just for future reference. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get a little sip. How y'all doing? If y'all still in here, W's in the chat. You feel me? Ask questions, interact. I love interacting with everybody. You feel me? Like I don't want to just keep talking to myself. I would like to interact with y'all. So if y'all in here, comment. It don't always got to be W's in the chat. Ask questions. I'm here to answer questions. Say something that you believe. Anything, you know. So. Woo! Nasty. All right. So yeah, the text that got leaked, and y'all can't really see it, but this is a Ruby Rose tweet, and DDG is the one that was texting her, and basically the caption that Ruby put was, "This is why I'm single." DDG texted her, "You still in LA?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "What you on?" She said, "Getting ready, how about you?" And then she said, "You hitting me the day y'all argue is so you, LOL." DDG said, "LOL, you right. Let me go hill first." Now, perspective was him and Holly was going through it at the time. So, I don't know if he was trying to make Holly mad. Because the situation I seen was they were trying to make each other mad. And I'm not going to just sit here and try to make him seem like a bad dude. They both was doing toxic things, for real. Like, they both had a part to play. And I think they were just being, like, toxic with each other, for real. And he went a little, I will say he did go too far. It backfired on him, though. It really did. Like, it backfired bad. But Krishan definitely had no business sticking her nose in that. Especially when, you know, like, it ain't no secret. I guess, like, not to say, like, it's a secret that she got drama, but you got your own drama to deal with, man. Like, why would you go ahead and do that? And low key, like, I don't know if this is what caused him to, it's not what caused him to break up, for real. But I will say this is definitely the catalyst for what caused it to happen. And one thing I will say, and, you know, I don't know if DDG is watching this. I don't know if it'll ever go back to that. But I would love to see him and Holly get back together. Not only for Halo, you know, their child, but just in general. Like, to be honest, like, and anybody that watched DDG coming up, you can speak your point of view on this too. But I was mad happy for him when he got like, yo, like I said, if you seen any of his old girlfriends, like Essence, Kennedy, and everybody, I feel like the best one out of all of them, like content, like not content wise, but like that we all rocked with was Kennedy. Like we all like Kennedy. Kennedy was mad cool. You feel me? Essence was cool, but like I don't know. Essence was a little boring for real. Like no disrespect to Essence, you know. Essence doing her thing. I think she a mom now. You feel me? But Kennedy and DDG really had a vibe with each other. You feel me? So once him and Kennedy broke up, it was like, dang, bro. Like, I really was sad for them. Like I low key was mad. I'm like, bro, like, what you fumbling, bro? But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But when he popped out with Holly, I'm like, yo, straight W, bro. Cause look, even though Holly is an A-list actor, but she was still coming into her prime at the moment, you know? The Little Mermaid definitely boosted her. But I will say, like, she wasn't necessarily a household name at the time. This definitely brought both of them. Like, this both shot them up. You feel me? So, even him having a baby, and I'm not saying, like, have a baby off a clout. But like I said, like, as a DDG fan, to see that, I'm like, bro, kudos to you. My boy going up in the world. You feel me? Like, that's how it felt. Yo, I got the hiccups. I don't know why I got the hiccups like this. So when they broke up, it definitely was sad. You know, parents should definitely stay together for their child, but you know, nobody's gonna stay when it's like hard or bad things are going on. But like I said, I will say I was happy when they were together. And I do feel like this might have been one of the main reasons why they broke up. So hopefully, you know, down the line, maybe they can make something work. But I definitely, like, it was a real proud moment for as a fan for me, you know. So this, hold on, y'all. I don't know. Is this easier for y'all to see? I think so. It's still bright, but whatever. So this says Blueface calls out Krishan for making Ruby Rose expose DDG for still being in her DMs. He said leaking DMs is lame as F for real. I knew Rock had something to do with that. I'm sorry at DDG. So look, he said sorry. Like he spoke up. He said what he had to say. It wasn't like he sat back and was like, well, that's my girl. She gonna say what she want. I'm not stopping her. You feel me? He sat up and he said that she was wrong and she shouldn't have did that. This is more tweets that he said. He said, I ain't gonna be petty and say what she really think of Ruby Rose, cause she with her right now. But just know if she talk about her friend like that, nobody is safe. You know, y'all will never get me to stand behind Booth-ish. I will expose anybody for doing Booth-ish. I don't care if it's my own itch, my own homie. I'ma hold you accountable. One lame itch always make two lame itches. It's easily influenced. When life gives you a rock, throw that mud effort. Leaking DMs is lame. I knew Rock had something to do with it. I'm sorry. So, you know, he went on a rant. Like, he went in on her. Like, and people were mad at her, too, because, like I said, like, you and Blueface got your own issues. Like, stay out of other people's issues and worry about yourself, you know? And I'm not saying that, like, you know, DDG, he was wrong for doing that. I'm not going to sit by and say he was right. He was wrong for doing it. But at the same time, Krishan should have just minded her business. Like, that had nothing to do with you, for her. She know that. She know it had nothing to do with her. So I don't even know why she did that, you know? So she was just trying to be petty. Especially if you know DDG is your man, his friend. So, like, why would you do that? Like, you just stoking the flames at that point, you know? So he also said, I can't really see this tweet, but it's another tweet. So y'all can see for real. He said, hold on. He said the homie beefing with his B cause my B gave some booth advice to a fan of hers. Then I'm a whole court cause that's not player at all. DDG a good N-word. I'm really mad for him cause this weird B played cool with him and Holly. I'm real life. And you know, we didn't really see Holly come around her again after that. Because it's weird. Like, you know, like, you coming like you a friend and you doing that. Like, granted, you know, it's such thing as a girl's girl, you know, looking out and stuff. But I don't think that's what Krishan was doing. I think she was just trying to be funny, like she was trying to be petty at that time, you know. So that was just weird for real. That was just weird in my opinion. In my opinion, but you know, I say all this to say that happened, and they were still cool. They were still cool at the time, you know. Cause look, Blueface was in jail for a shooting for a while. He came home. Yo, DDG got him right to work. He did a first day out stream with him. He even bought him a setup. Like he got him into streaming. Like that's one thing for sure. I don't know if Blueface would have became a streamer if it wasn't for this, but DDG definitely pushed him in the right direction. So this is the clip. It said DDG convinced Blueface to start streaming after seeing how much he made. Hold on, y'all. I don't like how bright it is. Can y'all see? Is that better? I don't know.
Man, you gotta put me in, man.
I got you.
Alright. Don't say that, man. Not
nigga, nigga, you the one that gotta be serious.
You got me convinced now. You got me like a little, like, alright, let me. You know, when shit makes sense, I'm not dumb, you know. I'm like, alright, that makes sense.
Man, I look out for all my homies, bro.
Sure. Where they going though? You recording that?
Yeah, I'm finna go get.
So yeah, this shows that they were cool after the fact. Like, yeah, it might have like soured his relationship, but he not with Holly no more. So it's really nothing to be mad about at that point. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Sheesh. I wanna hold on, y'all. I want to show my stream real quick, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I know I should be doing this after, but I just want to show love to y'all because y'all really showed out. Like, I appreciate y'all for tuning in for real. Cause look, man, a lot of people don't be getting like viewers from over the world, you know. Like I got the UK and Australia tuning in. That's fire for real. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. People from Australia and UK tune in. Every time, yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make a post. I'm sorry. Live streaming, not for the weak. Not for the weak. But stuff like this is motivating. Alright, y'all. I got it ready. Sheesh. Yo, it's hot. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just make this post. I'm making a post. If y'all don't follow me, definitely follow me. I would love to have a... No! The slides went off. Come on, bro. Come on, come back, bro. Come back. My gosh. All right, I'm just gonna talk until it come back on. All right, good. We back. All right. So yeah, this shows that they were cool after the fact. So it wasn't no issue, you know. There's no underlying tension going on because if it was, they wouldn't have did the stream together. Point blank period, you know? But now it's an issue going on. It's a bit of an issue going on with them. So, if y'all can see the caption, it says Blueface questions his friendship with DDG after unanswered baby invite. Now, you know, it's one thing to just not answer the phone one time and just, you know, like not be able to come that day. But apparently Blueface been trying to contact him for a while. We got 12 people in here. Yo, comment W's in the chat. If you didn't already comment, let me know where you from. If you didn't already comment, let me know where you from. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I love interacting with y'all. I appreciate any support y'all give me. I appreciate everybody watching. You know, I just got into live streaming and I've been blessed to get some good views for real. So thank you. So the issue is, Blueface recently had a baby shower with his girlfriend Nevaeh, and according to Blueface, DDG was invited but didn't show up. Blueface said he had been trying to contact DDG and wasn't getting a response. Multiple recent posts reporting on Blueface comments described them the same basic situation. What seems to have bothered Blueface isn't simply DDG didn't come to my baby shower. It's more like, why are you ignoring me when I thought we were actually friends? That's why Blueface has been questioning whether DDG has switched up on him. And I say this to say, like, again, they didn't have no prior issues. So for you to not answer the phone, it kind of looks weird, and you're not giving no answer about it, you know? But this is a clip about it.
Gifted 50 subs, but I invited him to my baby shower maybe a day or two ago, so no response.
He gifted him subs during the stream and not answering the phone.
We on our way.
I'm starting to look at that a little weird. I fuck with Cub, but in a minute, you know when friends don't be.
Maybe did he go to the fight? He might have went to the fight.
Fuck all that. No fuck about no social media, none of that. We friends or not.
That's a fact.
It's gonna be fuck Cub.
That's a fact. Did he? We gave you that platinum.
Yo, they over there playing music, copyright music.
He be in Calabasas.
Yo,
I don't care about this.
Moonwalk in Calabasas.
I don't care about no subs, bro. Y'all fuck me in real life? Let me know.
Giddy go.
I'll let you know.
Ain't no way Diddy ain't.
so yeah, you know, I'm trying to see both sides of the spectrum, but it's low key hard because DDG hasn't said nothing yet, unless I didn't see. Let me see. I don't know if DDG responded to him or anything yet, but Blueface isn't wrong, you know? Blueface isn't wrong. Nah. I don't think he responded yet. So yeah, Blueface isn't exactly wrong for how he feels, you know? There's nothing wrong with him feeling away. It's his baby shower, you know? If I invited a friend to a baby shower and they didn't show up, I'll feel some type of way too. I can't even lie. Especially since, like, everybody says the industry is weird, you know? It's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in the industry. Everybody's fake. Everybody just wants to come up off the next person. So if I see you as an actual friend and you treat me like that, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Honestly, like, I can't lie. I'm definitely going to feel away. But, you know, a lot of these streamers are busy. A lot of content creators are busy. It be to the point where you gotta, like, book a certain day. Like, I seen something that said Drake is booked the whole year. Like, people that be trying to do a meeting with him just to sit down gotta wait till next year to get in touch with him. Like, it's that deep. So we don't know what type of business endeavors or what type of situations DDG got going on to where he can't answer. But like I said, it is weird. And you're gonna see more in the later clips. But apparently Blueface been texting him to, like, link up and stuff. Like, he had a new number, he texted him. DDG didn't answer. Apparently during the stream he gifted him 50 subs. So that makes it even weirder. Like, it's like, bro, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. The next slide. The part that makes it stranger is apparently DDG was still interacting with Blueface online around the same time. According to the reports about Blueface's comments, DDG didn't respond to the baby shower invitation, but he gifted Blueface 50 subscriptions during one of his streams. That's a big reason Blueface seemed confused. From Blueface's perspective, it's basically, you can send me money/gifts on my stream, but you can't answer my messages or come to my baby shower. That's where the weird feeling comes into play. And again, I can't be mad. Sometimes I know you want to support your favorite creator, and I will say DDG, some of my favorite, and I'm saying black creators too, because it was a point in time where I feel like, and no disrespect to any white person, it was a lot of white creators going on. I watched anybody that's tuned in, let me know if y'all know who I'm talking about. I was watching PewDiePie, Tobuscus, Smosh, Roman Atwood, Jesse and Gina, Prank versus Prank. If y'all know what I'm talking about, let me know. If y'all really YouTube vets like that, I was watching people like that. So to see a black person really get on, it really meant a lot to me. Damien and Bianca, DDG, RDC World, people like that, Lennar, a lot of people like that I really looked up to, because it's it shows you that you could do it. So I get it. It's I don't know. Do you rock with me or no? I done texted your phone. Imagine you text somebody and they don't answer none of your text messages, and then you on stream and they viewing your stream yo, keep going, fire emojis. Bro, answer my messages. What's wrong with you, bro? Yo, DDG, if you ever see this or you react to this on stream, like I said, no disrespect, bro. I don't want y'all to think this is a cloud chasing video, or I'm trying to stoke the flames yo, is it beef? Are they beefing? I genuinely don't think it's beef. I think it might just be a miscommunication, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it's right, you know? It is wrong. At least answer or a message or something. Give an excuse. Even if it's not a real excuse, yo, be yo, I was at the movies or something, bro. Damn, you leaving them to dry, bro. And like I said, to us, to the fans, it comes off y'all are friends, you know? So I don't know what it is behind the scenes. I don't know if maybe y'all only work with each other for content or what. But to the fans, to us watching, I'm a supporter, I'm a fan. I will say that. It came off y'all were friends, and I just wouldn't do that to a friend. And like I said, I'm not trying to stoke the flames. I'm just being real. As a real person, take the fame away, take the content creation away, take the streams away, take all of that away. A degular person, you invite one of your friends over to your baby shower and they don't answer. That's one thing. That's one thing for them not to answer. But you text them multiple times and they're not answering. It's alright. It's starting to feel like you don't rock with me, you know? So it's definitely some repairing that got to be done at that point. But this is another clip. This is Blueface talking about the gifting 50 subs, and he's not answering. So
DDG gifted me 50 subs. What's up, bro? Why he ain't come? Oh, you know what's crazy? I did invite him, and he never texted me back.
He said, you know what's crazy? He said DDG gifted me 50 subs. Nevaeh, his girlfriend, said, why didn't he come? Blueface says, you know what's crazy? I did invite him, and he didn't answer me. He even shows the messages. Blueface done texted him a couple times, yo, this is my number. Hit me back. What's up? Yo, what's going on? Text me. And Blueface DDG just not responding. And he gifting subs. So you watching my stream. You didn't show up to my baby shower, and you're watching my streams, gifting me subs. Now, granted, you were giving me a baby shower gift, I guess. I don't know. But, like I said, it's just weird, bro. Any human, any regular person would feel some type of way about that. And it's not even on no celebrity type situation. It's not it's one of them things where it's weird. It don't look right, you know? And it ain't no other way around it, for real. You can't just not, you just can't do that. You can't. And I'm trying to really shoot DDG some bell, but until he respond, we not gonna really know. DDG, I really hope to see some type of response by in a day or something, like, you know, like, and you could tell Blueface really feels some type of way, and that's why I said, like, I believe they really are friends, because any rapper wouldn't care about this. Like, he a rapper, he got an image to maintain, you know. Rappers are supposed to be cool, calm, and collected. He not, yeah, and no disrespect to the Blueface either, but he not coming off cool, calm, and collected. He coming off like he feels some type of way, you know. And ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, you clowning him. It ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, you could tell, like, it's bothering him. He brought it up like 3 times in the stream, so that's something that bothered him. That's his friend. I ain't gonna lie. I had a graduation party, and I invited a couple of my friends. I don't even have a lot of friends for real. I invited a couple of my friends, and none of them showed up for real. I ain't gonna lie. None of them showed up. And I definitely felt some type of way because y'all my only friends. Y'all already know I don't talk to people. So it's like, you know, as a regular person, you will feel some type of way too, right? So, Blueface has also said that he and DDG had been talking about doing a U.S. tour together, but now he's apparently having trouble getting in contact with DDG. Recent posts about Blueface comments specifically mentioned that they were supposed to go on tour and that Blueface feels like DDG has been ignoring him. This is another situation, and it's not just about the baby shower invite. This spans back before the invite. So apparently, apparently DDG came to Blueface with the idea to go on a U.S. tour, and Blueface said he was down for it. They got the business all set and everything was ready, and then DDG went ghost. Like, he not answering no more. So that's why I'm saying I don't know. If this is 16 people in right now, 16, comment W's, let me know where y'all from, like, comment, subscribe. Listen, anybody that's not in the U.S. comment, if you in the U.S. comment, I love to see where y'all from. I'm gonna be honest, y'all coming a little bit late, I'm almost done the slide, but thank you for tuning in, for real, thank you. Please, like, comment, I want to see y'all, I want to see what y'all got to say. 21 people in, yo, listen, anybody that's Texas, we got Texas in the building. Yeehaw. Yo, I will say one thing I rock with Texas about. Y'all got some good stand your ground laws. I rock with y'all. I like that, for real. Like, I might, Atlanta and Texas, them gun laws, I rock with it, for real. PA, shout out PA. I stay in PA right now. Where are you from in PA? Philly, anything? I currently stay in Bristol, so for anybody that's watching, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, the capital of Jersey. But right now, I stay in Bristol, PA, 15, 20 minutes away from Philly. For anybody that just that care, you know. Yeah, but, oh, damn, it went down. Well, I appreciate y'all for watching anyway. Thank y'all for commenting, you feel me? I like seeing the demographics, who watching me, all of that, you know. But yeah, apparently he came to him with the idea for a tour, and then he stopped answering. Beautiful God and Jesus loved y'all forever. Remember, beautiful God doesn't put us through nothing more than we can handle, so y'all will be fine. And that's a fact. Charger City, that's a fact. I'm sorry, y'all. I really want y'all to be able to see when people comment, but my logo be in the way right here, like in a way. Good stream, good stream for real, yeah. 21 people, I like that. Thank you for commenting, everybody. Listen, we got 15 people in here. It's going up and down, but that's all right. If you in here, comment where you from, comment W's, fire emojis. I'm gonna keep saying it. I love to interact with y'all. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We almost at 3,000 subscribers, and listen, it took a long time to even get to 1,000. So I really appreciate the support from y'all. But like I said, DDG the one that texted Blueface about going on tour, and then you not answering no more. So it's like, bro, Canada, you not from no Canada. You was not from no Canada. Yo, I actually want to go to Canada. Funny story, right? This is for rap fans or anything. I got invited on tour with Benny the Butcher. If y'all don't know who Benny the Butcher is, he's a rapper. Very big. I would say he's more of like for the older heads. I won't say he's for the younger generation for real. I won't sit here and say I know a Benny the Butcher song, but I got invited on a tour to do behind the scenes, in Atlanta. We did that one, and we got invited to go to a show in Buffalo, New York, and apparently Buffalo is mad close to New York. I didn't know you could drive into New York for real. Like I thought you had to fly in. I mean, no, I didn't know you could drive into Canada for real. I thought you had to fly into Canada or something. Yo, we was going to Buffalo, and we're driving the whole time. We didn't even make it to the show. We missed the exit, but we was driving the whole time. We driving through Buffalo, New York. I start seeing signs that said Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. I'm like, ain't no way. I paid it no mind. I ain't gonna lie. I seen the signs. Like, I seen the signs. I didn't say nothing to the driver. I didn't say nothing. Because I'm just like, yo, Niagara Falls, Canada? Nah, don't make no sense. We ain't driving. We ain't about to drive to Canada. We drove to Canada. We drove to Canada. And I guess right before we got to the border, we realized and we turned around like, yo, they were pissed. They was like, bro, why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I really don't know why I didn't say anything. I really don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the clip. I'm sorry, I started rambling for real, but this is the clip.
Hey, Chad, look. DDG came out first and said he want to tour with us. So we set everything up to tour. And brothers giving us some pushback. Some inconsistent conversation. DDG, what's up, bro? We touring or what?
DD, don't be playing, DD.
This the last chance, bro. We locking in dates. We locking in contracts, brother. We need you to be more responsive.
Meet us in Calabasas.
Yeah, come on. We gonna walking through the United States, DDG. Everybody turn DDG as you going tour with Blueface or not. You asked for this.
God damn it.
We set it up.
Streamers high.
And
going down.
We still waiting on your response, DDG. We still waiting on your promotion, man. Let me know. What we doing? I hate to think that when I went to prison, you got Hollywood and stop.
Nah, DD.
Yeah, I wouldn't think DDG would do
DD
it.
ain't never do
He
it.
didn't help me get all this streaming shit together.
That's your pocket. That's your brother for
He
real.
ain't been acting like it lately. I invited him to the baby shower. I keep texting him my
You
new
know,
number.
DD is the only motherfucker you gave me a no-fly zone on.
Fuck all that. I've been tapping in with brother, and brother's been acting like it's all for content, like it's all for stream. So
He ain't responded?
I would love to see him show up without the cameras on, without the stream going. Or else, you know how we gonna do it. We just gonna say fuck her.
Nah, not DD. D come out to see. DD.
I'm reaching out.
I'm calling him tonight. He ain't responded? No way, I don't believe that.
Come on, brother. I'm reaching.
I don't
brother.
believe DD ain't responding to you.
I'm telling brother, you came online and said that you want to go on tour with us. I tell you set the tour up. Now he's doing like, you know, weird shit. So I hope it's just not for content.
DD, I'm calling you tonight, DD.
Let's see. I hope the chat can let him know, like, hey, bro, Blue really fuck with you. He trying to rock with you, but you getting this
Yo,
shit.
they over here doing
He cannot.
I'm sorry, y'all. They over here doing copyrighted songs. I just can't deal with it. But yeah, like I said, Blueface feels some type of way. You know, he definitely do. One thing I will say that I don't really condone or I don't rock with is he basically said that I hope you're not moving weird with me ever since I came out of jail. You could just throw that out in the trash right then and there. Cause like I said, DDG done bought you your whole streaming setup. He helped you get into streaming. He did a first day out stream with you. So I don't think you could just pull that card or just say like ever since I came out of jail you've been being weird. That's not true. That's not true. So stop that right there, you know. But it is weird if you came up with the idea to do a tour and now you're not answering, and then I invite you to the baby shower, you're not answering. Like, I don't know if it was maybe he didn't like the terms he seen, or, and I don't want to lean this way. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. But y'all know LA be a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, I told myself if I got big enough and they want me to come to LA, I probably won't go. Like, yo, too many people from the East Coast be getting like murked over there. Like PNB Rock, Pop Smoke. Like, bro, I'm not about to be next. I ain't gonna lie. It's just too much going on in LA. Y'all be extorting people. Like, yo, like, I don't want no parts. Cause listen, like yo, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this clearly. Like, I go to LA. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. But look, they be on some crazy stuff there. I can't lie. And the difference between LA and Philly and Trenton and everything, like yo, people more calculated out here. They more quiet. Like yeah, they outright with it. That they want you to know they a street dude. But the people in LA really want you to know, like they don't have no care, bro. Like they just do. They don't care, bro. Like they will rob you in a fashion district. Like they don't care. They will rob you in an Airbnb, a rich air. There's no pics out there, bro. Like yo, it really make you think twice before going over there. Like say no jumper wanted me to come over there. I seen something that said, yo, it ain't nothing but gang members in no jumper. Like they be setting you up. If I go to no jumper, I'm taking an Uber there, bro. Like I don't even know, or something gotta give, bro. You gotta let me go in there with a weapon, bro. No cat, bro. Cause look, it be too much going on. It really do. So that's why I said I don't want to sit here and say it's that, but I don't know if it's some type of extortion going on or what. Now I'm not trying to fan the flames. If that's what's going on, I don't know. But I think that's the last of the options that are on the list of why this is happening. You know, it really could just be as simple as a miscommunication. Sometimes, like, look, I got people that texted me that I didn't answer in a couple of days for real. Like, it get like that. Maybe he had to get a new phone. You never know. Something had to have happened for him to just not answer. Like, it's not going to be no reason. There's going to be a reason behind it. And like I said, hopefully DDG responds and says why he didn't answer, but only time will tell. It got to the point where Krishan even had to speak on it. And he said Krishan said it wasn't negative, and she basically was saying that that's how BLUEFACE feels. He just getting off how he feels about somebody he loves and he cares about, you know? Because like I said, they're real friends. I really think they're friends. I don't think this is like a fake friendship and they doing this for clout. I really think this is a real friendship. So he just coming off as any other friend would. And like I said, like a regular person would feel some type of way too. So we can't really be mad at BLUEFACE. Like people want to clown him. I seen somebody say, "Oh, he's mad his boyfriend didn't show up to the baby shower." Stop with the trolling, bro. Stop with the trolling. Because if you was having a baby and you invited one of your friends and they didn't show up and they stopped answering the phone, you would feel some type of way too. Stop with the trolling, bro. Like y'all be trolling too much. Like put yourself in these shoes sometimes. Sometimes you gotta stop looking at it from a lens and put yourself in the shoes. You would be mad if you was in this situation too. I would be mad. I've been mad. I've had situations like that multiple times. I've been mad. There's nothing wrong with being mad about that. You want your friend to show up. Why wouldn't you want your friend to show up? There's nothing wrong with that, you know? In my opinion. Y'all can say what y'all want, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I did see that DDG stuff. Blue is overly transparent about his feelings about somebody that he loves. So I don't think it was negative. It was more like transparency. I think y'all probably would have flipped it to a negative thing, but
And she not lying. She said, I don't think it was negative. Y'all just flipped it. And this is the first time I ever said Krishan is not lying or she makes sense. The internet literally flipped this on his head. Like, even me, even I'm here talking about it. I'm trying not to seem biased or seem like I'm clout chasing or making a situation what it's not. I'm just saying what it is. But at the same time, you know, the internet gonna do what it's gonna do for real. Like no matter what happens, the internet is gonna do what it's gonna do. I seen something with Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat, or even Kai and Speed. Like their fans were putting them against each other because they weren't collabing no more, and it was making it seem like it was beef when it wasn't beef. You know, so the fans they always gonna do that no matter what. So that's just my whole take on it. I really think the internet is taking a little bit too far. But who knows what would have happened if he didn't go on stream and reveal this, you know? So I got the hiccups again. So yeah. final question. Is it beef? I don't know. We don't know. We won't get any answer until DDG says something. And I low-key can't wait to see what he say. Like, I want to know what he thinks of. Because, look, low-key, one missed message, all right, you can make an excuse and be like, yo, I was busy. 2 missed messages, all right, come on, bro. Like, all right. You can use the busy excuse again, cool, but it's not going to look cool. I think he had like 3, 4, 5 missed messages. At that point, what can you really say? Aside from maybe I got a new phone. Like, what can you really say? It ain't much you can say at that point. So I'm really intrigued to see what DDG got to say. I really don't think they have any type of issue. I don't think they have any type of issue. We would have definitely seen something about it. Like I said, if there was an issue, DDG would not have bought him that streaming setup. He wouldn't have did a first day out stream. He wouldn't have did nothing. I really just think it's just a miscommunication or something. I don't know for real. I really don't know. Or it could just be the Krishan situation. Maybe he just feel a way about Krishan. Like I said, BLUEFACE getting into streaming is probably one of the best ideas for him marketing and money wise. But it comes with a catch. Like, it's nothing but drama and negativity. Like, every time he streams, it's like AB and Dean. Anybody that's seen AB and Dean streams, it's just drinking and lust and just a bunch of BS. You feel me? DDG hate him. I don't think he hate him. I don't. I think he just knows it's a lot of negativity that comes with being on the stream, and you might get clipped the wrong way, you know? Like, every clip that's going viral with BLUEFACE, not really a good clip. So I don't know if he's doing like a business decision and he's just trying to keep himself away from him, but I really think he has a reason for why he didn't show up. I really do. And before people jump to conclusions, take a second, think, or at least wait till he says something and get his side out, so then we can put both sides together and really come to an answer. But that's all I got planned for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. I would love if y'all could help me get there. Spread the word, send it to your friends. And like I say, if you got anything you want to add to the situation, comment below. I interact with all the comments. So, again, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And stay blessed and stay up. Peace.